We're here with another episode of For the T-Birds podcast. I'm here with my co-host,
Danae Russell.
and myself, Reggie Hamilton. We are here with another special guest, dear to my heart, my little guy sister, Miss Allie, or AKA
Dria.
Okay. Welcome home, Dria. How you feeling?
I feel good. I'm glad to be here. Like, it's crazy. When I walked in, I said, oh, school got money now.
Right. So
got
things
good
have
floors.
changed, right.
I said, all right. I like it. I'm feeling it here.
Yeah.
Yeah, them taxes went up in the community.
I see.
Right. You see where the money going.
Right.
So, when is the last time you've been back here?
Honestly, I want to say this is 2025. I want to say maybe 2018. I just know the last time I was here, I saw Bundy. And I had to make sure I had to see him before he retired because I want to say that was like his last year here.
Wow.
Okay.
And I know it's two Bundys, but we talking about the OG Bundy, the bald head Bundy,
Yeah.
that Bundy. So I made sure to take a picture with him and everything. So I want to say that was probably like 2018.
Yeah.
So it's been a
been a
minute,
minute.
since
Been a
I've been in
minute.
here.
And I think Mr. Holmes said that he still does some work around here. Like he still does like consultative work.
Really?
Still, yeah, even though he's retired.
oh,
So,
cool.
That's
Okay,
cool.
that's so dope.
So you might, come to a game or two. You might see him more.
Right.
somewhere.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought that they moved out of Illinois.
That could be.
so
I could be making that up. But I feel like he said
I
money
remember
is
him
still
mentioning
around.
that as
Yeah,
well.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I definitely follow his wife, Miss Kathy Bundy, on Facebook and everything. So like now I'm into fitness because I wasn't conditioning. So like I sent her like a few of my like fitness stuff or whatever and everything. So I'm just everything just full circle.
Yeah.
Aw.
Yeah, Mr. Bundy was cool.
Yeah,
He was
for
cool.
sure.
So Allie, how we start all of our shows, we ask, who were you then and who are you now?
Okay, so who I was back then. Of course, everybody here at school knew me as Allie. So I cheered here all 4 years. I graduated class of 2012. And yeah,
I feel so old.
it was crazy is that, as soon as you left, I came here, right? And so, yeah, I was, I feel like I was cool with everybody. Honestly, I'm still cool with everybody from high school. And I enjoyed cheering. So shout out to Coach Jamise and Miss Griggs. Like, they did not play with us at all back then.
Never
and, no, for sure. And I really just have fun in high school. Like, if I had to compare high school to college, I'll say definitely high school for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, less responsibility.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
So you mentioned just the connection with Bundy and just how it's impacted your life. So tell us a little bit about the wellness and fitness work that you're working on now.
So I've been on my fitness journey for about 6 years now. Actually, it just made 6 years. So I started back in 2019. And so first off, like here in high school, I was very petite, right? So I didn't take weightlifting serious. So in conditioning, I got on Bundy nerves. I ain't gonna lie, because I didn't lift nothing. He's like, "Are you gonna lift something?" I'm like, "No, probably not. Like, I'm gonna be outside in other classes and stuff." So I was like I said, very petite. So I used to wear double zeros. Like that's how little I used to be. And so I started my fitness journey post grad. Because at this point, it's real life. I graduated from college and everything, and I started to gain weight, and I started to feel uncomfortable within my own skin because I've always been little my whole entire life. So that's when I started my fitness journey. So it was like for my own personal reasons. And then fast forward to COVID when the world shut down. My brand, Love Your Cuff, so I have an activewear brand for women. It's called Love Your Cuff. And I started building the whole foundation during COVID. And once I decided, like, this is something that I'm going to do, I'm like, I can't be a hypocrite, So I'm like, if I'm going to come out with this brand, then I have to eat, sleep, breathe fitness. And that's how it just took from there.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wasn't a proud brother of the name of her company when she started, by the way.
Explain a little bit.
So honestly, this is how it started. First and foremost, this journey has been very exhausting, but yet rewarding because God has been literally, his hands has been on me this whole entire journey. So during COVID, I remember at that time, that's when I started really building my relationship with him. And it was like Easter night and I couldn't sleep. And I just had a full vision of how I wanted my brand to be. And honestly, the name came to me that night. So I still have the note in my phone, and I'm just like typing everything out. And once I got everything out, I was like knocked out cold. So I prayed on it for about...
It was sitting on you.
Yeah. So I was praying on it for about 3 days because I just wanted to make sure like if that was from him or it's just a random idea just because I couldn't sleep at night. And so during that time, you know, and it's no shade towards any woman, but it seemed like during COVID, BBLs was on the rise. You know what I'm saying? So love your cup doesn't just necessarily means like your butt, but it's also to show women like just love all your flaws. You know what I'm saying? Like love your body, love who you are. And if you're uncomfortable with your body, then hopefully I'm an enough inspiration for you to want to start your fitness journey, but I'm not pressuring no woman. So that's why when it came to like trying to find the right manufacturer in regards of how I wanted my stuff to look, you know, like the big brands like Victoria's Secret and back then Hollister and all of those brands, you know, they kind of made it seem like women had to be a specific size and shape to wear their stuff, right? But my stuff, I accommodate all women of shapes and sizes. I don't care what size your cuff is. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's more so just women empowerment to love your body and love yourself. And my size ranges from an extra small to a 3X. Okay. So yeah, I accommodate all women. Yeah. So,
all cuffs matter.
All cuffs matter for sure. So that's what it means.
So Ali, tell me, like, what is one of your first memories? Like, you just stepped back into this building. You haven't been here since 2018.
Yeah.
Like, what's one of the first memories that come to mind when you think about Thornwood?
Oh man, I'll say it's like so many. I'll say like the hallway parades to the games, to the fights in the cafeteria, to the food fights. Me being late to class. Like it's so many memories in here. Honestly, it's kind of like a full flood of memories. So I can't really say like one specific one right now. So I'm like really taking everything in because it's like, wow.
And when we do our walkthrough, it'll like open up way more stuff. Like you get to like, oh, I remember this happened here.
Yeah.
So many
like,
things.
oh, I remember when that happened. Yeah. So, yep. Wow. This is definitely not the same conditioning room I remember. It's so spacious. So you can do everything in here. This is nice.
Yeah. Give it that collegiate feel.
No, seriously.
Nice and clean.
Wow. Oh man, I can hear Bundy now fussing at me. Wow, this is crazy. Wow. I remember like just all the machines. Remember it used to be over here? And I used to sit right there on that leg extension, not doing nothing. Nothing at all.
Now this version of Ali
right now,
will be
I'm
tearing
excited.
it up.
Man, I'm just like, can I come in here and get a lift in? Like, when can I come in here? No, seriously, when can I come in here?
Did you ever imagine, like Ali back then, would she have ever imagined what you're doing now, and that you would be doing you had a festival, and we'll talk more about that. But do you think she ever could have imagined?
No, not at all. Especially with everything that I've been through on this journey. Like, if I could go back to myself and tell myself everything that I've been through, I'd probably be like, girl, you lying. Like, you got to go through all this just to get to where you are. Like, never mind. But, you know, like, honestly, like I said, even though it's been exhausting, it's been hard, but it's also been rewarding at the same time. I truly thank God for the journey.
Yeah. So I know you spoke a little bit about Mr. Bundy earlier. Who or what at Thornwood like push your creativity?
I would say when it comes to fitness, of course, Bundy. I would say this: Miss Griggs had taught us a lot when it came to cheerleading. I feel like, you know, she always wanted us to put our best foot forward. And one thing that lady taught us was that you could be replaced. So I've heard. No, I love you, Miss Griggs. But you know, she didn't play at all. But you know, it's like now back looking at it, it's like I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like always put yourself out there and be the best that you could do and be, so you can't be replaceable, you know? So, and honestly, I take that moving forward now.
I have a lot of friends that were doing with cheerleaders, family members, and like I have I work in high schools. I was a collegiate athlete. I have never seen cheerleaders like Thornwood.
No,
never.
For real.
Like I have never seen cheerleaders that like project the faces, like hit. Like, and that was all what she demanded.
Yes,
like, there
that was
not,
mandatory.
Yeah, yeah, like that was so impressive, and like just seeing that from a woman, like looking up to a woman like that only changes you. It only can make you aspire to like take that into whatever you do. So like,
absolutely,
Miss Griggs, I mean, we hope to have her on here one day. Like that's a legend for sure, because she has impacted so many young women,
so many lives. And honestly, what made me want to start cheering was that, so during grammar school, I went to a private school. Okay. So I went to Christ-Our Savior, which is actually across from Thornridge. Okay. Like right across the street from that plaza where Italian Fiesta, I graduated from there. Yeah. So all of my friends went to a private high school. So it was only about like 3 of us that was going to a public high school. Yeah. So I remember my cousin Shanita, who graduated from here as well, and she cheered here too. And she was like, you know, get on the cheerleading team and stuff like that. And I want to say that year was when the cheerleaders was on ABC Channel 7 News. And they did a segment. And I instantly, like, I kept watching that. Man, like, for real, like, they were so cold back then. And, like, that segment just really inspired me to want to be on the winning team because no shade, I didn't hear anything about the girls' basketball or volleyball. Not back then, you know. So I wanted to be on the team that was bringing home trophies, and so
I think overall cheerleading has been the most successful program
here.
Sure.
Yeah,
and that's across
besides
genders.
track.
So track too.
Yeah,
track
that cheerleading team is monumental for but
definitely. All right, so cheer and fitness like kind of go hand in hand, and it's like the energy that you give out is what makes it connect with people, right? How does that tie into like the work that you're doing now through the different ventures you have? Yeah,
which is crazy. So honestly, like that's where Dria comes into play for me. So Dria,
you got Sasha Fierce, Beyonce.
Like Dria is really like my alter ego. Like Reggie would tell you, I don't like attention. Like he would tell you when I was a kid and when him and my other god brothers would want to like come and like be with me or try to take me away from my mom, I was always wrapped around my mom's leg. Like I did not like, I still don't like attention. I just know how to handle it now. But yeah, Dria, honestly, she is the extrovert side of me. So she is like the go-getter, the networker. She is the fitness side of me and all of those. So I'll say when it comes to like attention wise, it really doesn't bother me because I just love like the physical part of it. You know what I'm saying? So cheering and fitness is just, it just really just goes hand in hand and just making sure I show up the best way I can.
Do you still have moments of Allie?
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. Absolutely. Allie, so it's just like, you know, you got Deion Sanders and then you got Primetime. You know what I'm saying? So like Allie is the real chill, laid back, the introvert, me when I need to recharge and be back into my bubble and stuff like that. So absolutely. But when I moved to Atlanta, that's when Dria like was kind of born in a sense. And I'm not gonna lie, like I went through kind of like an identity crisis out there because I'm just like, who am I becoming? You know, so I had to really take the time to learn this other side of me and be okay with that. Yeah. So
it's using Atlanta grinding.
Grind.
I remember those days and those talks, but definitely proud of you.
Thank you.
So, you know, still connecting some of your childhood memories to what you're doing now. Like any high school songs that you used to listen to that kind of put you in that space that you would want your audience and your festival to get hyped with? And
so, okay, say that one more time, like any specific high school songs?
Yeah.
Or just different artists in general.
You know, honestly, I'm not gonna lie, like you because you play Drake out so much, like, Drake will always be in the rotation. And I'm not gonna lie, like last night I found myself going down memory lane. So I found like videos of our pep rallies from junior year and senior year. And I was like, oh my gosh, like we were so lit back then. Like, right? Those pep rallies were so lit. But I would say like Drake and it's just so funny, like right now on TikTok, like there's a guy that's like from Chicago, but he's like showing TikTok like our dance moves or whatever. So you're like, you know how we swing our arms and stuff like that. So I was like, yeah, like those old R&B songs and everything, we used to go crazy and everything with the hip rolling and stuff.
I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, he's playing like Pretty Willie. That's funny. So you just mentioned like the pep rallies and stuff. Is there any like inspiration from different events that you saw here at Thornwood, or like games, or that you, again, connecting to the work that you do now, that you take into the work that you do now? Like, do you take any elements of those?
I would say honestly, like high school felt like just one big community, you know, even though we're not perfect, but when it comes to like, you know, our games, especially during football and basketball season, don't let us go against Thornridge and Thorn, because we bring it out we bring it out the whole town, you know what I'm saying? And everybody riding on, you know, on whichever side that you're riding for. So I would say community. So right now, my passion within the fitness community, because, and this is what Atlanta has taught me as well, is just how big and serious community is and how impactful it is. And I just feel like here at home in the Chicago area, especially within the Black side, we need improvement when it comes to a community within fitness. So I would say community for sure. So my passion again is more so curating impactful fitness events. That's what I love to do.
Yeah, I hear people say like people in Atlanta, they work together. Like everybody is like pulling each other up and connecting in different ways. And,
can we cuss on here? Or
yeah, go ahead.
Like, I ain't never worked out with so many niggas in my life. right. Till I moved to the A. I said, oh, it's different out here. I said, wow. So my last gym home out there, the name is called Effect Fitness. And Effect is the gym that, again, really showed me how important community is. And man, I'm just really taking everything that I learned out there and just bringing the blueprint home for us.
I need to get with you, girl.
Yeah.
So lifting is a big part of what you do. Is it powerlifting? Is it
powerlift, yeah.
Okay. So can you explain what powerlifting is?
Yeah, so in the fitness industry, you have so many different avenues that you could take. So you have powerlifting, you have bodybuilding, you have CrossFit, now you have high rocks that's like on the rise and everything. So powerlifting specializes in 3 lifts, which is squats, bench, and deadlifts. So I'm actually prepping for competition now. So I'm 9 weeks out into competition. Yeah, so I'm like super excited. I haven't reached peak yet. So peak is basically like your numbers that you know that you're gonna compete with. But so I'm still getting there, and I've been on this journey since March. So I have a grant. So the federation, and that's another thing too with powerlifting, there's so many different federations and I can't name them all, but the federation that I'm under is called USPA. And so when I met my coach and everything, he told me about the grant and I applied for it and I got the grant like February. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, so it pays for everything for me. So all I have to do is just show up and put the work in, and that's it. It's a true blessing.
Yeah. So speaking on the work, you know, because we see the content that we posting on Instagram and the heavy lifting and things, but what is something that, you know, most people don't get to see behind the scenes that goes into what you do?
I'll say the hurting and really just the grind. I'm gonna be honest, like I'm still a rookie to like this whole entrepreneurship life. I honestly, when I moved back home from the A, so this year we made 2 years since I've been back. I've been trying to like get jobs and everything, but I'm just like, Lord, like, do you even want me to have a job? Because I'm getting denied left and right. And it's like the last job that I had was Enterprise. And when I moved back home, they told me that Chicago was on a hiring freeze. So they wasn't accepting any transfers. And so basically I was going to be a sitting duck. They told me that I could be on a 30-day leave, but it wasn't no guarantee. I'm just like, you know what I could do in 30 days?
Right,
Like,
Yeah.
I'm not going to be waiting on you. So I'll say like what people don't see is really just the grind, of me just really figuring it out and honestly learning to stop putting the matters into my own hands and really just trusting God and really just trying to enjoy the process of it all.
Yeah. And I think it's really impressive that, like, if opportunities are not happening or whatever, you still are focusing in on yourself and like getting ready to compete. Like a lot of people don't do that, right? Like they shut down or they're not working out or not giving, like really, really focused on getting a job or whatever. But like you got to be able to balance the two. And it seems like you're doing a pretty good job.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Honestly, like the gym for me is my safe haven. I'm not going to sit here and say it's my therapy. It's not my therapy because I do have a therapist that I see every other week. But when things went left for me in Atlanta and when things was hard, the only thing I knew was the gym. And it wasn't just more so of the workout, but again, because of my community. Like my community were literally the light of my dark days. Like a lot of them did not know what I was going through, but as soon as I got out of that car and walked into that parking lot, I knew it's going to be better.
Yeah.
So it's just, I had that type of like mentality when it came to like being here at home. So again, like even those things are rough, but when I'm in that gym, I don't care what's going on. Like that phone is on do not disturb.
Yeah.
If you call me, text me, I'll get to you afterwards. But this is the only time I have for myself.
Yeah. I love that. You are, so my boyfriend is a power lifter.
Oh,
right?
cool.
And so I get on him about how much time he spends in the gym. And he says the same thing. Like he has mentioned like, I don't even be knowing people, but like it's so much help and like it's so much community in those type of environments. So I guess I will.
Just come with him one day to the gym.
He's invited me before.
Yeah,
I'm gonna do better. So what does like a typical training day look like for you?
So I typically, the gym that I go to is Lance Gym and it's right off of 35th Strip. Oh, really? Who is he?
I ain't saying.
Oh my God, I probably know exactly who
I'm sure you do.
Which is crazy. And what's crazy is that before I went to Lance, so back in January when I was Googling powerlifting gym, that gym kept popping up.
Yeah.
So then one of my friends was like, he said to hit up this most known powerlifter. His name is Eddie Cohn. And he is the world biggest known power lifter. So I DM Eddie and asked Eddie like, hey, are you accepting new clients? Because I really want this because at this point in my life, I'm just like, I need something to lock in on. Like I'm not being active as I'm used to. Like, I'm hitting the gym every now and then, but I need something that's going to challenge me and put me back into that competitive spirit. So that's what made me get into powerlifting. So when Eddie had told me about Lance Gym, I'm like, all right. It must be something. Right. So I went up there that random day and I introduced myself to my coach and like I say, he told me about the grant and then I applied for the grant and then here I am. So I typically get to the gym about first I like to train in the morning. Okay. So I'll get there maybe like around like 10 or 10:30. And I know now it takes me at least like an hour and a half to train. Like I'm not the type of person that like to always talk when I'm training because when I'm locked in, I'm super locked in. And it's like also I'm dealing with some heavy ass weight. Like those kilo plates are those kilo plates are not light at all. So and again, that's my time when I lock in with myself, and also that is my time when I'm spending time with God as well. So I know people have their preference of what type of music that they listen to, but for me, I feel like because I am growing spiritually and like just maturing in that way, I listen to like praise and worship. Like I'm listening to things that can feed me mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and stuff like that, and I be praying because I'm like, Lord, please don't let me hurt myself while I'm training because that's one thing you don't want to do is hurt yourself, especially when you're getting ready for competition. So I'm just like, okay, I never lifted this weight before, so I need your strength. And I lock in from there.
Yeah. I love that gym, by the way. So
Yeah.
appreciate you.
Yeah, of
putting me
course.
on.
It's a dope gym, right?
Yeah,
Like I
yeah,
love it.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
it's so simple and it's just so laid back. I love it.
And as you mentioned, hurting yourself, I know you testing a lot of limits and pushing yourself through new challenges every day. So what would you say would be like your proudest lifting moment or accomplishment so far?
I would say bench. Like my squats, I'll say squats and bench, to be honest. So my squat form has been such a journey within the 6 years. It's just been a lot because people, and that's another thing too, like people be so quick to do barbell squats without even understanding how complex that form is, because it's so many factors that play a role to your hips, to your knees, to your ankle mobility, to how you place the bar, to how you hold the bar. Is so much to it. So my squat form has definitely been a journey, but now where my form is, I'm very much proud of it. So my PR right now with squats is 231. And then with bench, I never had like a form really with bench, so my PR right now with bench is 143.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Got some work to do.
Because I'm over here thinking, Reggie, what you doing? Because
Right.
I feel like she probably doing more than you.
Probably. That's why I just said got some work to do. She in the new space talking about kilos and stuff. I ain't picking up no kilo plates just
But you
yet.
did though.
Yeah,
You did.
I did. So I did introduce myself to it the other day when I went there. So
And how did it feel?
it felt good. It felt good, but it was heavy.
Yeah.
It was super heavy.
Those
It was
rib
super
plates
heavy,
are
so,
no joke.
yeah.
Like those rib plates are 55 pounds. So it makes a 45-pound plate feel like a feather, especially those rubber ones.
Yeah, that's why I said I got some work to do.
Yeah, lots of nuance. So, okay. I think a lot of people don't necessarily consider lifting as something that's feminine or something that girls can do. How would you dispel any of those rumors?
I say don't listen to it. Like I feel like it's sexy. You know what I'm saying? Especially to be in a masculine dominant space like that. And truthfully, like men like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's
because
like,
you're in there holding your own.
literally,
Yeah,
and don't get me wrong. I feel like it's all about the atmosphere that you're in too, because it's no shade, but I don't like training in commercial gyms.
Yeah.
The atmosphere is too different. It's too weird. And honestly, Atlanta has spoiled me with the whole private gym atmosphere. So I remember a friend of mine, honestly, that's a powerlifter as well. Me and her was just chopping up about this last week, and she was just expressing that she was in LA Fitness and she, she could lift, and men looking at her like sideways, like she crazy, like, oh, you can't lift it,
Meanwhile, I'm supposed to be here more than you are.
man, like sizing her up, you know what I'm saying? So it's like it shouldn't be no competition,
weird.
you know what I'm saying? So I just feel like find the right atmosphere for you, and just like cancel out all the hating rumors, especially when it comes to men talking about they don't like women with muscle.
Yeah. Right. Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Seriously.
And that environment is important, because when I went to Land's gym, it's like everybody there is locked in.
Man.
Like, they not there to play no games.
Listen,
at all.
and that's another reason why I love that gym, because it could be like this amount of us in this gym, and it would be this quiet. Because we all have our headphones in, we locked in, like
Doing
you
your
could
own
literally
thing,
hear
yeah.
a pin drop in there, which is why I always got to play music on my videos, because it's so quiet in there. Meanwhile, it's a lot of us in there.
Just going to work. It
Just
was
going
this
to work.
one young man when I was in there lifting. Only interaction that I had, he just asked for a spot. That was it.
Yeah.
That was it. It was to get his workout in. It wasn't we stopping to talk. And I had another conversation as well, but
He told me.
He told you.
He told me. Yeah,
But he was working
Yeah.
at the same exact time. It was no stopping for 10 minutes and
we put in that work,
Yeah.
and that's what I love. Because in the commercial gyms, they be sitting for 20 minutes, like,
They be on Instagram,
muscles getting
on the
cold.
phone.
Can you move, please?
Yeah.
You holding me up.
Now, for me, and not being an athlete anymore, I would feel like my greatest opportunity is nutrition. So, what role does nutrition play for you in your journey right now?
It's such a headache. It's such a headache. Now that we're getting older, certain foods are affecting you now, right? And so When I was in Atlanta, I learned that I am O positive. So that is my blood type. And I had to go to a nutritionist because I'm just like, why am I still bloated? Like, what is going on? So nutrition, what I tell people when it comes to this journey, I say it's like the 80-20 rule. 80% of the work is literally what you feed and put into your body. 20% is just that 1 hour, hour and a half that you put into the gym. And so my nutrition, I'm not gonna lie, it's been such a challenge because again, like certain foods has just been affecting me. And like even now, I'm not gonna lie, like last night, I'm trying to find a place to where I could get tested to where, again, like what's affecting me. Because I'm just like, what's going on? Like I should not be looking and feeling like this, especially as much work that I put in this gym. So,
What about your water intake?
yeah, I'm working on that too. I know you just I just pulled up to the house the other day and Reggie was like, skip all that Stanley Cubs. He's like, skip all that cute shit. Just get a gallon of water from the gas station. I'm like, okay.
With the Stanley.
Right.
Listen, we can't be working out at Land's Gym with these Stanley Cups.
Funny.
Get you a jug.
What's funny is I had to get on my team, like on the sideline, they all got Stanleys. I'm tripping over people's cups. I'm like, this is not for the sideline for basketball. That's
this
for
cute
at
shit
home.
out of here. We here to
Knocking
work.
cups
These
over.
pink Stanley cups.
But I
Hot
feel
pink,
like the straw
purple.
helps. Like the straw.
The straw do help.
Like it
It
just
do
helps you
help.
consume it.
Bring the jugs back.
So I ain't do it yet, but I'm gonna get some jugs. So I'm gonna take his advice.
Bring the jugs of water back.
So do you have moments when your motivation is lower or when you like, and if you do, how do you handle those moments?
Honestly, girl, I truthfully don't live my life off of motivation. Honestly, I don't know where my motivation at, to be honest. It's more so my discipline is what drives me. It's just the fact that I know I got to do this regardless of how I feel. Like, it's days when I'm not motivated at all. At all. But it's like, this is what I signed up for. I got to do it. So, yeah.
So what advice would you give a young female T-bird who wants to start lifting and they may feel intimidated to get into that space?
I would say this. I would say do not get shy. Don't think that people are in here judging you because your form looks horrible. Like, we all have to start somewhere. Like, when I look back at my old videos, I cringe and I laugh because I was like, oh gosh, I look horrible. But that's where it starts, right? So I'll say, just lock in. Don't worry about anybody looking at you. Get a trainer that knows what they talking about. Like, don't be on Instagram trying to look at these influencers, and especially the ones that's really not a coach for real. Like, I truly recommend everybody, and this is men too, get a trainer. Like, put your ego and pride to the side and get a trainer that knows what they're talking about so your form could be right. Because the older you get and the more your body is changing, like, start those good habits early.
Right.
If I could go back then and start implementing recovery and the mobility that I'm doing now, my body would be totally different now. You know what I'm saying? So I'll just say go for it.
Okay.
So can you tell us a little bit about the event, the festival that you had last year, or was it this summer? Or?
It was both last year and this year.
Okay, tell us a little bit about it.
Yeah, so there's a whole story with that too. Try to chop it up. So the name of the festival is called the Chicago Outdoor Fitness and Dance Festival. The founder, her name is Katrina Dillard. So how I met Kat last year was through a friend of ours. His name is Frank. And I've been knowing Frank through my best friend Justin because we all used to work at Foot Locker together back then. So
I remember those Foot Locker days.
Man.
I used to ask Justin what they got.
Why do I
Literally.
feel like maybe now I know you from Foot Locker? Maybe
probably like Pierre was my manager at the time,
maybe.
and Sean right in
because you look
Revokes.
so familiar to me outside of just Thornwood and Instagram and stuff. But maybe that's what it is.
Probably right in River Oaks, child. I do not miss it. But so Frank hit me up So Frank is another person that has been like watching my whole entire journey, especially when I was out there in Atlanta. So when he realized I was back home, he hit me up and was like, yo, I think you'll be a great fit for this team. Mind you, I moved home November of 2023. So when he hit me up, I wasn't like 2 months into home. And I met them at this coffee shop and everything. So just to give a little backstory, when I was in Atlanta, I feel like that's when the seed was planted of having this whole vision of wanting to come home to do something for the community here, event-wise. So I'm a big journaler, and I write a lot of my prayers out. So back in like 2022 and 2023, like I have prayers of me like curating events and stuff like that. So it's just thank God for that is really here now.
You were manifesting.
Yeah. And so everything really just fell into my lap. Like I knew that I had to take a big leap of faith when I came home. And honestly, I was scared to move back home. Like so scared. Because I didn't know what I was getting myself into. I didn't know nothing. Because at that time I was really seeking God, like, am I supposed to move back home or am I supposed to still be here in Atlanta? And it's like, I need you to let me know what I'm doing and what I'm here for. So purpose-wise is what I was more so seeking. And when I met Kat and Frank at that coffee shop and Kat giving me the whole blueprint of the festival and like her vision, I'm just like, girl, I already got it written down. And before I even moved back home, I was already like weeding out all the weeds of people here, trying to connect with people here who can I trust, who can see the vision. And you know, I came across a lot of people that don't even see it, or that didn't see it, because Chicago is not the city for that. You know, we don't come together. We don't do this. We don't do that. Like everybody better,
too cool.
Right? No, seriously, like you better off just staying in the A because that's the city for that. Even though I was doing great things in Atlanta, but purpose wise, it wasn't filling. And so, at first, Kat made me the step aerobics coordinator. So that's basically, you know, me finding the instructors to bring on board to instruct their classes at the festival. And so it's a fitness and dance. So I had to find the instructors and I had to find the performers. And that's how I met our leader because Red Angels had their concert, and I know Puff because of NIU, and we all dance and stuff like that. So everything just synced. Like,
that's how you know it's meant to be.
Like I can't even really tell you when I say God be moving the chess pieces, he's been moving the chess pieces this whole entire journey. So.
And shout out to our leader.
That girl crazy. I love her. Love her.
Now, I know we touched on Chicago and the ways of the Chi-Town. You know, we got our own culture, how we do things here. But how do you bring that into your planning for festivals?
Honestly, I knock that outside noise out. And honestly, I honestly use it more so as motivation to, again, prove the city wrong that we can come together for once and have fun. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't no way, and I'm very big on this, I just feel like the South shouldn't be the only region where fitness is busting. Like, we have the people here. We have the resources here. Like, we just need to get out of our own way. And so I just, like I said, I use that more so a motivation. So it's like, unfortunately, it rained this year on the festival, so we had to like call it early, and I was like so hurt because we got on WGN and everything, and I was so excited for the community to experience this day. But last year, it was a beautiful day, and the weather was beautiful. And, you know, again, to hear people say, like, I ain't never seen something like this before. I ain't never seen, you know, a fitness festival before or anything. Like, yeah, they do it in Chicago, but it's up north. Not on the south side.
For us.
Right. You know, and so those other festivals are cool and all, but it's like, I'm trying to make something for us as well.
So how does, like, being the woman that you are from Thornwood, South Suburbs, like, how does that contribute to how you curate things? Like,
I would say, you know, we just a fast city in general. So when I was living out there in the A, it's like I still had like that grind mentality, you know, it's like that's just us embedded in us, you know what I'm saying? So again, like coming back home and just implementing what I learned in the A and just bring it back home for us and use our culture. This may sound very biased, but I feel like Chicago has one of the best cultures.
Yeah.
Like nobody
can
touch our culture from lingo to fashion to dance to everything. Like we got it, food, especially food, child. So
that's the problem,
man. For real, for real.
I'm struggling.
No, you and me both. I'm just like, look, I didn't have too many cheat meals, but it's okay. We're gonna burn it off. But yeah, I just use what I've been like, what I see here at home, and again, just what molded me as a person, and just use that.
Yeah. So I know you mentioned that you didn't see this in the cards for you, like as a young adult. But now knowing what you know, do you feel like your work is being able to give the city something that you wish you had growing up?
Yeah, absolutely. Because again, like growing up, we didn't hear about fitness festivals, especially on the South Side. Even in 2020, like I really didn't hear much about the fitness industry here, even though I have friends in the industry that told me how the industry was back then. But I was in high school and college, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, y'all did what y'all did back then, but it's like, what are we doing now? And me being coming from a sales background, in sales, as soon as that new month hit, what you did last month don't even matter no more. You know what I'm saying? So I would definitely say, like, yeah, I feel like I'm trying to bring something to, well, I don't want to say trying, so let me take that word out. I am bringing something to the city that I feel like that we all need, especially for children, because, now we're in a society where children, people are doing what they love to do. You know what I'm saying? And technology has advanced so much, so it's like, we have no choice but to be the great role models for the next generation. Like, we have to, because the way the world is going right now is a little scary.
Yeah.
And if we don't, we can't get mad about how they
are. Exactly. Like, it's really our turn. So, yeah.
A lot of responsibility.
A lot of responsibility.
How did we get here?
Right.
I don't like it.
It's so quick.
I'm like, the world will go to shit when it's time for me to be an adult. This sucks. Like, what the hell?
So we got some rapid fire questions. Okay. We're just going to throw it at you. You want to take the first one?
Yeah. Are you ready? All right. Go-to hype song before big lift.
Right now, I've transitioned over to Christian rap. So I'll say Jackie Hill Perry been going crazy.
I feel like a heathen because I don't know who.
I know.
So Jackie.
I know Kirk
Perry.
Franklin.
But I ain't gonna lie. I didn't really know much about Christian rap neither until I started. Like one day, the Apple was just going. I said, they cold over here.
Yeah.
I
got Lovely Day.
I say Jackie and Lecrae.
Okay.
They've been going crazy.
Lecrae.
Yeah, Lecrae been going crazy. I'm like, I know I'm late, but yeah.
What's your favorite post-workout meal or snack?
Post, man, I ain't gonna lie. I've been eating kava down.
Oh, kava.
So yeah, kava. I'll say kava for sure.
Okay. Love, marry, kill. Deadlift, squat, or bench?
Okay. Love right now is bench. I would say kill right now is deadlifts, because deadlifts is like my heaviest lift right now.
Okay.
And my deadlift days are Tuesdays. So it's like I have to like mentally prepare myself for a Tuesday. Man. And Mary will be squats.
Okay.
I'm loving my squats right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you weren't powerlifting, what sport or activity would you do to stay fit?
I just know I would still be in the gym. So honestly, I really don't know. I just know I was still still be in the gym for sure.
Well, cheerleading is a sport now.
Yeah,
it always has been.
Yeah, it's always been a sport. Okay,
We always didn't call it that.
Listen, if we are going to the ESPN Wildwood Sports Center in Orlando, Florida, that is
and I
a
used
sport.
to watch that. I
Okay?
still like if I go past, I sit and watch it.
Yeah.
But I'm again spoiled by Thornwood. I want to compete or see them compete against what I know.
Yeah.
Thornwood.
Honestly, cheerleading was one sport that I wish that I would have started younger. To like really take more serious for sure.
Okay. Pre-lift ritual or superstition?
I don't believe in superstition. Well, okay. So they say in the gym, like, okay, so you got the kilo plate, so you got the Rogue, and then like it's another brand or whatever. So
English, please. What?
Okay. So, okay, so like the kilo plates are the colorful plates. Okay, so the blue, the green, the yellow, the red, those plates, right? So you have the Rogue brand, and then it's another brand that I can't think of. So I remember it's like if I'm going to start with Rogue, I'm going to start with the Rogue brand. Like I'm not going to mix match the brands, if that makes sense. And then like ritual, again, like when I'm warming up, I'm locked in, and that's when I'm giving that time to God, and I'm praying, and I'm praising, worshiping, and all that. So because like I need your strength during this, so that's what I do.
Okay.
What is your favorite recovery routine? An ice bath, stretching, a massage, sleep, or something else?
It'll be sleep and a massage. I got a massage coming Monday, and I can't wait. And it's Vail. You remember Vail?
Vail.
He graduated from your class. He has a brother named Nico.
Oh,
Nico.
Yeah. Vail. Vail. That's my boy.
Yeah,
that's my boy.
Yeah. Vail do a great work. So I will be seeing him Monday. I showed him. I said, "Look, when are you free? Because I need another session for
Vail,
sure."
That's my guy.
So and sleep. Like by the time Thursday come, my body be dead. So I definitely take a day to myself and just sleep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are massages painful? When you
yeah. I'm never gonna sugarcoat that. Yeah, I mean they're screaming. Yeah, I know. Lift weights, they say.
I mean, but that's important. That's essential to the.
Yeah, it is. It is. But they don't
recovery.
talk about the aftermath at all.
Yeah. So, who would you love to have a workout session with?
Just in general?
Yeah, in general.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm down to have a session with anybody, but I feel like I'm at the point now. It's like you gotta know what you're doing in the gym because I'm gonna be locked in, and it's like
I'm not babysit.
I'm not gonna babysit you.
Yeah.
You're not gonna babysit me, and it's like we can have a whole conversation afterwards.
Right,
but
right.
Let's get this lift in.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm open to anybody, to be honest.
All right, you can only take 3 things to the gym.
Okay.
What are they?
Headphones, tripod, and my phone. That's all I need.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
You ain't say water.
Right.
I'm gonna take the tripod out. I'll replace it with belt.
Okay.
Either my belt or my knee sleeves for sure.
Okay.
That's what I need to invest in. Some knee sleep.
Man, when I say it feels like you squatting on springs.
Yeah.
What do? They just kind of hold everything together?
Yeah, hold everything together and just like protect your knees and everything from the weight. So and it helps with, I don't know, I guess like the bounce of helping you like come back up and everything. So
So what would one gym fail, could be a funny moment that still makes you laugh?
Oh man, this was like back in Atlanta. I was learning how to do hang cleans, and I have a love-hate relationship with them. But I was getting so frustrated. And at the time, my brother Spidey was my trainer, so shout out to him. And I couldn't get this part right, and I was so frustrated. I threw it. I just threw it, and then that was back then. I say like recently, it was a deadlift day, and I was struggling with 214. I'm like, why do 214 feel like 300 pounds? I'm like, I told my coach Lance, I'm like, I don't know what the hell's wrong with me today. I'm just like, today is just a bad day. He's like, it's okay. We all have them.
Yeah. Well, we want to know, what you got planned next and how we can best support you.
Yeah. So what I'm planning next, honestly, I am getting into the groove of throwing these events at least 2 to 3 times a month. That is the goal. So I am connected with another organization by the name of Strength of the City. Okay. So we're going to work up some things and everything. And it's some things that she really want me to do. And honestly, she wants me to take over the South Side, to be honest. So my goal right now is really just to get in that groove of just starting those events monthly. And I feel like once I start in the groove with that and being more consistent, it's up from there. Right. So, and then support, just word of mouth and just show up.
Yeah. We definitely want to be a resource and help, and I want to come. I did not know you before this, but I feel like your spirit is beautiful. You. I feel like you're a beautiful girl and somebody that I just want to, have a connection with.
I'm an open book. And again, my passion is to just shine light on others. You know what I'm saying? So it's not more so me of being on the platform. I'm the event planner in a sense, right? But there are instructors out there that actually love the classes that they teach. And I just want to put them on a platform and again, just bring the community together because that's what they do in the A, So it's it's no excuse here.
Right.
Well, we are definitely grateful to have you as a part of the Thornwood community, right? Because you have a lot to offer. Thank you. This has been great. Talking to you.
I love it here. Yeah. I want to come back. Right. And I got more to talk about. Right. Okay.
Yeah. We definitely appreciate you coming.
Thanks, brother.
Everybody about to be hitting me up. You only got your family coming on the show. Whatever. But again, glad that we can get you back to your stomping grounds and be able to be an inspiration for young lady T-Birds out there and, the older T-Birds to the right. What you said, class 2012, right? 2006 over there.
But it's okay.
It's a whole year difference.
I asked her, did she know what class is Devon in them?
Devon. She was like a freshman, probably 8th grade when Devon was.
Then never mind. I thought he was like 06 or something.
Nah.
He an old man. Never mind. I love you though.
Right. Yeah. There are people older.
Yeah, there are. But again, definitely appreciate you, and we look forward to all the great things that you got coming next. So
thank you.
Thank you.
I appreciate it.
Yes, we wrap up another episode of For the T-Birds. Miss Russell and myself.
Make it a great day or not, the choice.
Oh, y'all still say that? Yes. That is so funny. Oh my gosh. That is so funny. Love it. Bye, guys.
Bye.